Hi, this is Lexa Koenig from Vera Solutions. Today I'm going to walk you through a system demo for the Global TB Caucus. Global TB Caucus is a nonprofit organization that facilitates a global network of parliamentarians who are committed to ending the tuberculosis epidemic through national, regional, and continental interventions. A team of 8 staff members work to facilitate the caucus. They track progress in different countries and interactions with members of parliament, and they hold events to facilitate connections among parliamentarians from around the world. While each team member is responsible for a specific region, it's important for them to each have a full picture of the organization's activities. Global TB Caucus was having trouble consistently tracking their interactions and engagement with members of parliament and keeping track of their progress in planning events. Vera built a Salesforce system for them using Lightning Experience that has 2 applications, network tracking and event management. The network tracking application allows Global TB Caucus visibility into their presence in countries, including their engagement with members of parliament and tuberculosis prevention civil society organizations. The event management application allows for better tracking of progress towards planning events. We can see from the homepage that we have a summary of both network tracking and event management data. Our bar chart displays the total number of parliamentarians across different regions that have different ratings assigned to them. Ratings are assigned to members of parliament on a scale of 1 to 4 based on how active they are in the caucus. We can see on the right-hand side that our chatter feed is exposed, displaying the most recent post by users in the Global TB Caucus system. And if we scroll down, we can see that there's a list of the tasks that I need to complete today, as well as any upcoming events being held by Global TB Caucus. We're already in the network tracking application, so let's start by clicking through here. We'll first go to the Countries tab, where we land on a list of recently viewed countries. We'll start by clicking into Namibia. Across the top of the page, Global TB Caucus has chosen the most important fields that they would want to be highlighted when they land on a country record page. If we scroll down, we can see additional information that they've collected about Namibia, including their regional group, the linguistic group of the country, as well as the TB burden. Scrolling further down, we can see a snapshot of member of parliament and focal point information. For example, we can see the total number of members of parliament in Namibia, as well as the total number of committed members of parliament in Namibia. Navigating to the MP Rating Report tab, we can see a bar chart of individually committed MPs from Namibia, broken down by their rating. This allows Global TB Caucus to get a snapshot of Namibian MPs and their level of commitment to the caucus. If we click into the Related tab for Namibia, we can see an assortment of information that is related to the Namibian record. For example, the international organizations that Namibia are part of, or contacts that are related. This list of contacts is actually listing the Namibian members of parliament who have committed to the Global TB Caucus and some specific information about each of them. Let's click into one of these Member of Parliament records. We can click into Josiah Damasabes, and we can see what information Global TB Caucus is capturing about members of Parliament. So we can see we have a highlights panel similar to the country record that we were looking at previously, and some various contact details about the Member of Parliament, and some various information specific to their status as an MP. So we can see that Dr. Damasabes is a sitting Member of Parliament, and we can see that his responsiveness rating is a 3 on a scale of 1 to 4. It's very important for Global TB Caucus to be able to track their interactions with members of parliament. On the right-hand side, they're doing just that by using the activity timeline to be able to log calls that they've had with members of parliament and record next steps. This allows anyone who's a user in the Global TB Caucus system to navigate to a member of parliament record and see a history of interaction. Let's take a look at Global TB Caucus's event management app now. This is the app that they use to track their planning and follow-up for the multilateral, bilateral, and staff travel events that they hold. They also track upcoming parliamentary events. Let's say that Global TB Caucus is holding a bilateral event in Namibia between Global TB Caucus staff and Namibian members of parliament. As a Global TB Caucus staff member, I'll navigate to the Campaigns tab and create a new campaign. I'll create this of the event record type, click Next, and fill out information about this campaign. So I filled out information about my bilateral event, including that the status is planned. When I click Save, a list of tasks that need to be completed for this campaign will be automatically generated. We can see this on the side here. These are generated based on the type of event and based on the start date of the event. As you can see from this demo, Global TB Caucus's Salesforce system allows them to more centrally manage their network tracking and the events that they plan throughout the year. Thank you for listening.